So you want to add a project to your cloud portfolio, but you don't know what project to choose, what makes a good project. So in this video, I'll tell you exactly what are the 3 criteria that your project should have to be qualified as a good portfolio project. Let's go. All right, so the first rule is it useful to you? Because here's the thing, if you make a project that's useful in theory, yeah, maybe it will showcase your skills, but are you going to be able to talk to it? A good project is something that you will use every day, that when somebody asks you about it, you are excited to talk about it. You can push yourself to the limits. You can push yourself beyond what your little framework for your project is and improve your project, make it better, get to the next level. Don't start a project that you won't be using. So if you don't want to do a blog, if you don't want to write in a blog, don't do a blog. If you don't want to do change management, don't do change management. If you're not passionate about the project, if it's not useful to you, you will not create a project that will challenge you and force you to take things to the next level. So choose a project that you use, that you want to use, so that you can, 1, talk about it with excitement, and 2, push yourself to make it better and better and better. All right, the second rule is try to find your strength and play to your strength, because you want to showcase what you know. You want to showcase what you're able to do. So take an inventory of your strength and try to make a project that plays with as many of your strengths as possible. If you don't know how to do it, it's going to be very challenging. It's going to be depressing. It's not going to be exciting. So showcase your strength. Make sure that you take it to the maximum level you possibly can with your strength. So if you are not comfortable with AWS, don't do something in AWS, do something in Azure. If you're not comfortable with platform as a service, do a virtual machine, and so on and so forth. Do try to highlight all of your strength and try to pack as many of your strength as possible. So if you're good at storage, you're good at platform as a service, you're good at code, you're good at authentication, you're good at security, put all that into the one project that has all this and showcases everything at once. It makes it a lot more impressive that you can pack all these technologies and make them all work together. Show what you're excellent at, because when somebody sees what you're excellent at, they get a better picture of what you can do for the job and pull from your strength to take their company to the next level. All right, and the third thing is the opposite of the second one. Try to challenge yourself as well as playing to your strength. You need to do something out of your comfort zone. The whole project doesn't have to be out of your comfort zone, but you have to do something out of your comfort zone so that an employer, a recruiter can gauge, all right, what is this person capable of doing that they were not able to do before? How are they going to be when faced with a challenge that they never had before? Document all the challenges you're facing. Make sure you speak about that in an interview, because having that challenge in there is very important. It's actually critical to talk about your way of problem solving in an interview, because people would like that you're strong at something, but they also really like that you can figure out some things that you didn't know. Give the employer the best view of what you do in a new situation. It probably is hard to find what is a challenging component of a project. Do the previous 2 points. And then when you get yourself to improving your project, see what you can do to improve your project using technology or skills you didn't have before. And bonus tip number 4, make sure that it doesn't break the bank. If you can't afford your project, it is not a good project. Don't make a supercomputer in the cloud. You can't afford it. Don't do it. Do things that you can't afford. Do things that showcase your skills and not showcase your wallet. So let's put it all together and let me give you a list of projects that I think would be good projects. But again, remember the past 3 rules. You have to, 1, do something that is useful to you. 2, do something that plays to your strength. And 3, something that challenges you. And you have to keep in mind that this project is all about you. It's all about you getting a job. So here are some examples of projects that I think would be good for you to do. I'm not going to give you very specific things, but I'll give you the overarching like project. You can put your resume in the cloud. Start with that, just a basic website with your resume. A Cloud Guru did a few resume challenges with AWS and Azure where you put your resume in the cloud and you have a counter. Another thing you can do is a blog. If you can code or you can host, for example, WordPress, you can deploy WordPress in the cloud and, deploy virtual machine, deploy a database, do all that stuff, configure all that. You can do an issue management or a ticketing system type of thing like Jira. If you're not familiar with this issue management software, Jira, where you can keep track of everything that you do, that the errors that arise and things like that. Create a tool if you want to code. If you do code, do a change management tool or a version control tool for yourself, replicate GitHub. You can also create virtual machines for yourself in the cloud that are more powerful than your home computer. But at the same time, you also try to optimize the cost to make sure that you only pay for what you're actually using and things like that. So you can really challenge yourself with the cloud to augment what you have, augment what you do with a cloud infrastructure. Post pictures, do your own version of Instagram. Do some data analysis of some sort. Do things that use the cloud. So those are just a few examples of things you can do. There's definitely a lot more. And as I keep saying, it has to come from you. It's your interest, your strength, and things that challenge you. All right, that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what projects you've done, what projects you think would be cool to do, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. All right, that's it for this video. Let me know what project you do. Leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.